Machine, I know you're here. I can smell the insolent stench of your blood-stained hands. I await you down below. Come to me. Limbo, lust, all gone, with gluttony soon to follow. Your kind know nothing but hunger, purged all life on the upper layers, and yet they remain unsatiated. As do you. You've taken everything from me, Machine, and now all that remains is perfect hatred. Machine, I will cut you down, break you apart, splay the gore of your profane form across the stars. I will grind you down until the very sparks cry for mercy. My hands shall relish ending you here and now!
Hey guys, Dan Diamond Minecart here, and I've been waiting to drop this video since the first one, and here we finally are. This video will cover all of Ultrakill Act 2, and between the first and last layers, I will have two intermissions, one with the secret missions, and one with the Prime Sanctums. Something I had to cut from the first video, so it would be nice to talk about them now. I would also like to thank you guys because the Cuphead and Gear 5th history videos were the first ones I ever edited on my own, and well, yes, they could be so much better. I think they were good for a first timer, and on top of that, I'm also proud of this one, so I can't wait to show you guys what's up. But this will be my last video for a bit because of personal things, and by the time I'm back, I'll be working with Dagger to get videos coming out double time, so I can't wait for that. And with that, enough sitting around. Let's just get right into it. And if you enjoy, leave a like, and be sure to watch the first part if you are at all curious about this series. So we start where we left off. Gabriel is sat in front of the Council of Heaven after his defeat to V1. The Council talks down to him and revokes his power. They tell him that he has 24 hours to live before God's light goes out and he dies. And with this, Gabriel goes to bring the Council V1's head and to clean his name and rain power. And then we come back to our goofy little GoPro buddy. Ha, never. and we drop into our first new lair, Greed, and it's first level, which has the coolest name ever, and I will be taking it, Slaves to Power. We get a feel for what this lair has in store for us, like temples, sand, green, and this not important pyramid with these not important guys walking up it. It's not important for real. But we power our way through these temples and find a new enemy type, an angel octagon or whatever the hell. There's been a second plane. And it will track you with this little like summoning circle that will fire a large beam upward, and then we also get this. I don't really know how to describe this. I also didn't really mention this in the beginning, but there are soul orbs and blood orbs. Blood orbs give you 200 HP, and blue soul orbs let you get weapon skins, essentially. The reason I tell you this is because we find a yellow orb with a gun on it that gives us an extra weapon for a small amount of time. And with that, let's head down. The next level is Goddamn the Sun, and that is a very real sentiment. You see, the sun makes the sand ouchy to step on, but aside that, we get a new gameplay mechanic, and it's called Sand Hot. So don't step on it or you will take damage. We also get another new gameplay mechanic where if an enemy is covered in sand, they won't bleed, which is very bad for me if you just suck at this and don't have a good gameplay mechanic type and you just slingshot onto whatever, hoping it will give you blood. And then there's this little guy who's a damn soul from Greed, who's forced to carry around this vat of sand and pulls a very nice birthday surprise and covers the enemies around him in sand, which means they don't bleed, which is bad if you, again, play like me, a fucking dumbass. You don't get healing, and that's a big no-no, but we have nothing of note on this one except the midnight altar that kills the sun after we collect this artifact and head north to the Bethlehem Star or some. And we get to the nightmarish hellscape that awaits us down below. And we need to collect skulls, though, so we can move on to the next level before we move on to the secret level. So let's go do that, and I hope nothing bad happened. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, well, remember that big guy from the beginning? Yeah, he's here, and he's all sorts of fucked up with a boulder for a hand and half his fucking rib cage missing. So, this is fun. I also want to make a note about his name. This is the Sisyphean Insurrectionist. This will be important later, so just keep that tucked in your mind brain. We just gotta beat his ass and run away before the second one shows his ugly mug, and run away to the third level, which is not real because it's boring, and then we get to the Greed climax, where we get to kick it with Travis in the pyramid and meet his bodyguard, who just so happens to be V2, and from the first act, but with a new arm because we took his last one, if you remember. And after a brief interaction with him on a throne, we get to fighting, and this is gonna be easy. All I gotta do is shoot some coin. Yeah, okay, so he can just do that, which is fine. It's fine. I'm good. I'm happy that he has a new skill. We can't let him live, though, so we chase him outside, and, hey, do you recognize this? And boom. Now he's dead, and we get the whiplash, my favorite hand, and the most useful. We can grab, like, these little orb things, and different people can grab us. I don't know what else you want me to say, like, something useful? Like, no. And with that, we can head down to Wrath. Okay, yeah, so I lied. We're actually going to be taking a look at some secret missions. A father figure? What's that? Now, I've already made some jokes about the first one, but there are 4 more. In Limbo, you have this puzzle one that I gave up on after 13 minutes and like 20 tries. And you connect points while avoiding X's. You get to this one by giving the fountain a coin. And then there's this one.
Can you This bed is so sticky. I get stuck in it all the time. Don't ask me why the bed is...
No words, I'll just have to make some hard choices on my own. It's DDLC with Robussy, and you gotta make her see reason and that there is meaning to life, and it's pretty okay. Just making me question a couple things. This one is accessed by draining the water level here, here, and here. And next up is Crash Bandicoot, and honestly, fuck this level. If you wish to have a picture painted, it's just Crash Bandicoot, but awful. Like, the movement is dumb, the enemies are dumb, this boulder is dumb. And just, next please. Aw shit, the fishing mini game. Here, have this.
Mole, mole.
Now you know the way it goes. And we get to the end of this section, and that's just the basics and nothing advanced. So I guess we head to Wrath, because I have nothing better to do with my time, and I am very mediocre. Okay, here we go. So we head into the first of Wrath, and we get the gist of it real quick. Water. You make your way through water, and we actually meet a new enemy in this level, the Sniper Bot. It snipes, and it's fucking strong. But you also have a chance to intercept him and fuck up his antenna to minimize damage. But sometimes it is a real challenge, as we'll see later with Nemesis Prime and P2. The second level also introduces us to a new enemy. This is an idol. It's a weird one. It connects to any enemy and makes it invincible until you kill it. And you can only kill the idol by it being punched. No guns or enemies can break it for you. And with that, we can go straight down to the biggest, baddest, and hardest fight to death. On to Wrath the Third. This level is called Ship of Fools, and this is a good level. And it has one of my favorite arena fights in the entire game. It's just Titanic 2, but better because you get a bigger kill streak than Hypothermia could ever dream of. And once we get done here, we collect a rocket launcher, and I'm just gonna say it so we're all on the same page. This gun sucks so much dick. Everybody likes this gun, but nobody at the same time. And I think the only actual time I've seen anybody use it is the cyber grind, and even then it's obsolete. After we get the world's worst gun, we head out to the ship and it's flipped, and we gotta make our way through it. Oh yeah, we see this big guy, and I'm sure he's the one who flipped the stage, and with that we head further into the water to confront him. Here we are, Wrath the Fourth, and we make our way up a stone path, and I like the detail where we can see the big fish in the lightning. Now we gotta make our way up through this current so we can have a smackdown with the large salmon. This is a crazy fight, one of my favorites. You have this little point, which in the lore is his heart, which our old friend Gabe is pinned to his head, and just to keep him down and held for some reason that makes sense. And he also has this phase where you dodge his tail, but other than that, he uses both in the final fight, which is kind of challenging, kind of tricky, but you'll get it down after 1 or 2 tries. And after that, we drop into the Prime Sanctums, and I've been waiting for this. Okay, well, fuck. Let's just get into it, because this is gonna kick my ass. Deep in the depths of hell, you will find a door with one more shaft. Should you P-rank all of the prelude in Act 1, you will gain access to the hardest boss in all of Act 1, Minos Prime. He is this quirked up white boy with just a little bit of swag that got me feeling funny in the southern regions. I love everything about this boss, even the part where I can't get a single fucking hit in. I love his voice, his music, everything about him is so fucking cool. Alright, so you'll make your way down his spine and into his... Okay, what the fuck is this? Like, I tried to bite my tongue until now, but I just can't anymore. We arrived here because Google Maps doesn't understand what a Wendy's is or something, and now we gotta fight this flesh prison, which is yucky. and Spawn's eyes. What the fuck? Okay, so we take this out, which is hard because if you don't kill the eyes in time, you can just use them to heal the actual prison, and that just fucks up the whole fight. So after we kick the prison
Judgment!
Okay, I get it, and alright, again. Okay, I think I have it down. Fuck, no, shit, okay, fuck it. I can't do this shit. Have this gameplay that isn't mine. But don't take my word or advice or anything I say, really. I'm not qualified. Just go play the game and fight him. Only then will you understand the magic of this fight. Next up is... oh god, please. Okay, so this shouldn't be too hard. It only took me an hour to beat. Now let me preface this. I love how hard these arena fights are. They fuck with me. And it threw me a bit off guard to see that the second Prime Sanctum had arena fights, especially the most difficult in the game. But I also hate them. They're such an obstacle and they make me boo-hoo to myself. But this is still the best level in the game because it holds my favorite boss ever. You will never understand the joy I felt fighting Sisyphus Prime. Because not even I know what I felt that day. But after 60 long minutes, I finally got him, and that was good feeling, but nothing like what it felt to actually fight this big man. And I have strange feelings about this, so I'm just gonna run over. Whoa, okay, fuck, dude. Well, if you want me to say more, here you go. Oh shit, oops, wrong thing. Here. This big man has big attacks, like throwing a star. No, really, what the fuck is this? Did he go the route of me and start throwing spare change at his enemies around like it's a hobo fight? And clapping, what? Okay, enough of this, guys. Watch him die in world record now.
Die. Yes, that's it.
I wish I had no life. Alright, look, let's just get to the final part of this video. And here we are, the last 2 levels of Act 2. We drop right into the first of Heresy, Cry for the Weeper, and first off, cool skeleton. And second off, this level's nothing special, more arena fights, but we do get a secret encounter, and that's always special. But as you can tell, I'm very eager to get to Gabriel, so let's just go. We drop into the Heresy climax and the end of Act 2. To meet our good old buddy Gabe playing the piano, and then he gives this cool-ass speech.
Machine, I will cut you down, break you apart, splay the gore of your profane form across the stars. I will grind you down until the very sparks cry for mercy. My hands shall relish ending you here and now.
After that, we get into a fight, and this one, Gabe's a lot less concise and composed, and a lot more sporadic and hysterical, taunting us the entire fight, saying things like, "Is this what I lost to?" and "You need more power." This all comes together to make for a challenging fight, combined with his moves and his just overall speed and health. And it really did fuck with me the first time I played it. And whenever we all just have the time to defeat him and put in the effort, it comes into this really cool ending that just sees Gabriel falling apart. He starts second guessing and says that he's never tasted anything but victory, but this time he tastes his own blood. He takes some time to think about our fight, and I'm pretty sure he's gay for the camera here. But I could be seeing things, who knows. He goes to sit around a campfire and think, and then goes to heaven to kill the council that took his power. And as the final council member pleads for his life, Gabriel cuts off his head in the best moment in video game history, and shows the severed head of the counselor to the armies of heaven, then going rogue, ready to meet us in Ultrakill Act 3. God Fist Suicide. Whoa, okay. Hi guys, it's me, Eskimo Sheep. This part isn't scripted. I'm really tired. So, as with most people, school started up for me, and it started up for Snowy. And on top of a big project that I'm working on right now, I also have seriously injured my wrist. Um, it typing and getting footage and recording and editing has taken a really large toll on my wrist, and my hands may not work again if I keep doing that. So I will be taking a bit of a break there to focus on school stuff. Um, this first week, first day bullshit's always really hard. Um, but yeah. Thank you for watching the video. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.